Jack Carson. That's been a pretty tough couple of days for Sussex.
Yeah, we just said in there probably with, well, I guess at tea we actually said, but we've not been at our best maybe for 5 sessions. A couple of things, we've not maybe had the rub of the luck, but we haven't made our own luck as well by how we've played. So probably just said go out there and leave it all out there for a session, and I think probably the last session, that was the best session we've had in the game. But yeah, it's not been the 2 days we've looked for really so far.
How much of that is due to the fact that it just feels like a big game, Jack? There's a big crowd here as well. Does that sort of bring extra pressure and perhaps a bit more expectation?
I think probably most of the boys in there, in fact probably all the lads in there, relish big games, and we've talked about it's been great here with the crowd here and everything. I don't think that's the part that's got us down. I guess some days probably it was tough probably batting yesterday, lost the toss and we're in, and maybe we're 50 or 60 short where we could have been really in the game with that, and then again we've probably let them get 50, 60 too many. So, but we're not out of the game yet. We've still 2 big days, and Hughesy spoke in there tonight about the fight we're going to bring tomorrow and what we're going to have to do tomorrow, and everyone be clear and learn from first innings as well. So still plenty to play for us out there.
We'll talk about your performance in a minute. What about the pitch? Because you were clearly getting turned, and Moriarty got one to turn at the close of play. What do you make of this track?
Yeah, just obviously we've had Jed as well. For me, he bowled annoyingly for me, quite like just bowling around the wicket, but when he bowls over, he lands in a good space. Means it's a little bit rough for me, and yeah, it's fun. There's been a good bit of bounce for seam and spin, so you definitely a wicket where we should be able to take 20 wickets.
5 wickets today. When you took that 5th one, I said, that's a career best for Jack Carson. Then Jordan Thompson at you for 2 sixes. So it's not your career best, but you must be delighted with the way you bowled today.
Yeah, the boys give me a bit of bant there for getting hit for 2 sixes and missing a CB round. So I think there's a few boys a bit upset about that, but no, it was good. So I haven't got maybe 5 for quite a few games now. It's building up, so it's good, when conditions are in your favour to, I guess, do your job and do it pretty well.
Not easy coming on to bowl when you did, because at that stage, particularly Bairstow was looking to get after the attack. What's your tactic when you're bowling to someone like Johnny Bairstow, who is clearly at that stage on the charge? Yeah,
I think probably there's nothing really to lose. Like, he's probably one of the best players England's ever had, so there's no shame in him bopping you over your head. So I guess that takes away any kind of fear factor or nerves, and really, because he's that good a player. And I think maybe it sort of made sure you have to be on your best as well, so maybe elevates your game by playing against players like that. So no, it was a good way to get, and he was playing so well, so he was looking dangerous.
And finally, Jack, in terms of your field place, I was interested as well, because you at one stage there you had your mid on and your mid off up as well, encouraging to hit over the top, and that's how you got George Hill as well. So is that something you like to do, not to have your fielders right back on long on and long off?
Yeah, I think you got maybe getting a feel for it in the game at the time, and I guess with the spin it felt like you might kind of get a half hit and inside half of the bat, and you'd sort of kick yourself if mid-on's back and one kind of drops in there, on the 30-yard circle. So, players are there was plenty of times in the day I got hit over my head, but I guess in the end, it's worth it when, you get the wickets, because, that's what changes the game. So maybe sometimes you sacrifice a few boundaries and the figures getting a bit more expensive, but, wickets are what wins your games, so.
Final question, you've kind of already answered it really, Jack. Sussex behind, but there's still a lot of fight in that dressing room. This game is far from over.
Yeah, definitely, and we just said we got to learn from first innings. Learn what worked, what didn't work, and obviously Spin will come into it more. For Moriarty into the rough against our left-handers. He's a good bowler, so there'll be another test in that. But yeah, we just got to keep fighting and get as many ahead as we can. This pitch, you never know. It's maybe 150 or 180, but just not putting a limit on it as well. There's a lot of good players and a lot of good batters in that team to hopefully get us a good lead and give us a chance to bowl them out.
Good stuff. Well bowled today, Jack.
Cheers, Hamzy. Thank you.